9 Studios.
They are coming. Go, torch it.
Dear
Burn it
Anton,
all.
probably not a
What
good
about
idea
the
to be running
Syphon?
around in the fucking
Leave
rainforest
nothing.
with a
Now I will show
flamethrower,
you
man.
how I deal
God.
with informants.
You keep that up and you're gonna get
Finish
yourself blown up.
With pleasure.
These are the coordinates Ellis sent.
Over there.
It's Ellis. Executed.
I figured that out by looking at
you
the
find
blood.
anything?
The place is torched. I don't know what they were growing, but it wasn't narcotics.
They were super
Romer knew we were
narcotics.
coming.
So what's our next move?
We watch for the next viral outbreak. We won't have to wait long.
I love the transitions between scenes. They're so rad.
Logan's report was clear enough.
I want 2 additional teams assigned to this. Find Romer.
I understand.
You would think they'd have better lighting in there.
Logan is my best agent. What do you want to do?
Nothing. We will wait. We will wait and see what he can discover.
And I have no head.
Our WHO contact was correct. Everyone within 100 miles is dead.
Not everyone. This man is still alive.
How is that possible?
It's not.
Dun dun dun. What's going on, everybody? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome to Let's Play Syphon Filter. Now, I got a little bit of trivia behind this for you, and I'm going to get out of this front menu here. As much as I love the opening theme song here, it's way too fucking loud. So, a little bit of trivia. I've actually done a Let's Play series of this before. It was about 4 years ago, and it was one of the very first series that I ever did on this channel, so I was brand new to this whole thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and say right now that that entire series was on some shit. The commentary wasn't very good because I was new, obviously, and the recording equipment that I used at that point was something else. It was absolutely god-awful. And so, you know, I was sitting here the other night and I was thinking to myself, I really want to do a series of that again because, let's be honest, this is easily my favorite game on the PlayStation and probably in my top 3 games all time. So I figure if I wanted to do, I need to do this thing justice. That's just what needs to happen. Like I would never be able to live with myself. Well, yeah, I would. But that's besides the point. If I would never be able to be satisfied with my channel if I didn't do an actual quality Let's Play of this game. So I hope you guys decide to rock with me on this one, my friends, because welcome to the refilming of Let's Play Syphon Filter. It's one of my absolute favorite games. It has a really cool storyline, and it has incredible music. So that's just, you know, that's all the makings for a great game right there. Now, I'm trusting that you guys have already read this whole debriefing thing in the midst of me talking to you, but what I will be doing as the game goes on is I will read all these debriefing things, because they do give you a little bit of an idea of what's going to be going on in the mission. So, let's go, my friends. Let's have some fun.
When does the operation begin?
Our intelligence within the FBI was not clear, but Romer's men are already inside the subway.
Is it the same virus?
Yes, enough to eliminate everyone within 100 miles or more.
Procedure?
Standard intercept and eliminate. These are from our contact inside Interpol. Jenkins' team
It's hard
is
to tell
already on
if
search
he's just
and
really
defuse.
dark because of the
You are
lighting in here,
trigger.
or if he's like literally the
I recognize
blackest man in
Anton
the world.
Gurdu and Mara Aramov. Who's the other one?
Pavel Kretich, Romer's communications expert. When you eliminate him, you'll also have to destroy his comm uplink. You'll be dropped into the strike zone when the firefight begins. You'll have an hour to find your targets and take them out.
Do the locals know what they're dealing with?
No.
I've got an ID match for Romer.
Alright, here we are. The very first level of the game actually has probably one of my favorite songs in the entire thing, so I'll try to keep the talking down to a wee minimum here. Okay, so if we really want to, I mean, here's the map. It actually shows where your objectives are at and everything, which I think is really cool, by the way. I love when you have an interactive map that actually tells you things, like it's not just kind of leaving everything to your imagination. So, fucking awesome. But yeah, dude, this game, I remember when I first got it, the first time I ever played it was on, it was like a little demo disc that I got in the mail, I think. It was either in the mail or I think that we got it at like a grocery store in like an electronic gaming monthly magazine. It was like one of those jam-pack underground things. And I remember that and I was like, the first time I played it, I was like, holy shit. Or whatever I would have said at the age of like, I think I was 12 when this came out. Or something like that.
Gabe, CBDC has an agent pinned down in a vacant building 2 blocks east of you. Can you help?
Of course I can, because I mean, if I don't do it, then who is? But yeah, it was the first time I played it, I was like, holy smokes, I need to get this game like now. And so I ended up doing that, and within no time at all, turned into my favorite, like easily one of my favorite games ever. So fucking awesome. I think a lot of the things that I love about this game is that like the controls are really fluid, and that's always an important thing. They have 2 different aiming systems. Like you can use the targeting system, which will lock onto somebody. I'll show you that later. But they do have just like a little, aim down the sights thing for virtually every weapon in the game, which I find totally sick. And they have a weapon select screen like this, which is totally awesome too. It's just, they've got everything that you could ever want here. By the way, is this not like the least safe elevator? Oh my god, okay. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Is this not like the least safe elevator in the world? Like, imagine if a little kid, because they're fucking rebels, would come back here like, oh, I wonder what's down here in this elevator with no fucking walls. That if you didn't know to call the thing up, you just fall down here and die.
Gabe,
always blew my mind.
Where the subway security bypass switch is located. Find it and shut it off.
Copy. See if you can find a copy of the subway system security protocols.
But hey, it's Washington, D.C. I mean, everything's fucking totally out of control there anyways, so what else is new? But, yeah, I can just, like, see it on the news. Guess what? The tally goes up. 3 more kids died in that fucking elevator that's over by the alley because nobody thought to not let them in there. They didn't think about the idea of just, I don't know, finding a better way to create a system for that. See, that's the targeting system I was talking about. You hold R1 and it locks onto them. The little green bar that says target there shows how solid of a target you have on him, so it pretty much increases your likelihood that you'll actually hit the dude. Now I'm going up here because there's a little secret, but of course, any secret comes with a price. We got a couple dudes here. Oh my god, he's going for the box! I don't even know what the fuck's in there, but they told me not to let him have it. Believe me, I understand why they didn't want me to get into this box, because what is in here is fucking crazy. They just have a grenade launcher sitting up here. Just, nonchalantly. I mean, a hotel, more like fucking schmotel. God, I love the sound effect for that. Like the explosion sound effects in this game are absolutely just beautiful on all accounts. It really is. It's one of my favorite things, actually. So there's not going to be a lot of scenarios in which we're going to be using that grenade launcher, but it's just kind of a really nice thing to have. It's kind of a little introduction for their whole thing that, hey, there's secrets in this game, so fucking get used to it. The biggest thing, and I'll give you a fair warning here, is that my skills are a little bit rusty. I haven't played this game in probably a solid... Whoa! Hey! What's up? That's exactly what I'm saying. It's a game that I haven't played in about a year or two, so, I mean, I still know most of what goes on here. I just kind of forget little bits and pieces of it.
Kravich.
I hate the way he says that. It bothers me every time. By the way, another awesome thing, it's kind of cheap, but it's super awesome, is this. You can aim into the wall, and if you hit L2 or R2, you can peek around corners, and... Oh, I thought I had him. Never mind. I'm going to say, you could totally just kill him, like, pretty much immediately. But, of course, I totally screwed the dog on that one. And you know what? Just because of that, let's just airmail him something fun. Hey, Kravich, guess what? Suck it! Oh, come on, I missed. God damn it. Well. I want to have some vodka! I'm just running around in circles out here like a fucking idiot.
But I don't see their uplink dish.
I'll trace it.
Like, why in the hell wouldn't he have just stayed behind the counter? Like, seriously. I don't know. I question the logic on that one. Alright, well, this is going to be really easy. Oh, God. Really? You shot off like 15 rounds at me, point blank, and couldn't hit me. They're extremely generous in these opening levels, and I mean, you can see it right now. When you go to a place where guys can stand 3 feet away from you with a fucking M16 assault rifle and they can't hit you, you know that the gods of gaming are in your favor. And Gabe Logan is simply one of the awesomest dudes in all the land because he can just run through windows without cutting himself. I mean, you're gonna find out that Gabe Logan may or may not be the most athletic man in the history of the world. In the most unassuming way, too. Like, you wouldn't think that he would be with just the way that he looks. He just looks like your, average, everyday dude that works for, for the Secret Service or whatever. But my God, this guy, he's got it all. He really does. He's got all the little cheap one-liners that, like the fucking, like, James Bond-style ones almost. He's fairly fast considering how many, weapons he's carrying on his person at the moment. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, no. I'll have to roll with this. Considering, like, and at least he actually has a backpack. Like, it's not like a Max Payne thing where he's just this guy running around with a fucking trench coat on with every weapon under the sun I can't even explain where it is, just in his fucking infinite airspace pocket. But, so at least it makes more sense in this setting. It's another little secret we can get back here in just a moment. But we needed to let them disarm the old physique here. I like that too. I like that when you kill people, they actually make noise instead of it just being like, and it's different noises too. Like, it's not one of those things where you're like, oh, weird, you shot me. We all are going to make the same noise because we're all brothers. Alright, so if you come back here, use your flashlight, there's a little box of grenades. Not necessarily going to need them, but hey, it's one of those things where they're opening you up to the idea of using your entire inventory, which, now that I think about it, we totally haven't used the coolest item in our inventory yet. This air taser is great. I know that it looks like a vibrator, and I mean, that may be what he's using it as on the side, but oh man, get ready for this. You can just shoot people all the way up here. And if you want, you can totally light them on fire. How is that not the sickest thing that's ever happened? I mean, this thing's got some mad reach, man. And all these guys, like, while they're sitting there watching their friends burning to death, they don't do anything about it. They're just like, oh, well, sorry. I always hated that Frederick guy. Every time we were having potlucks at my house, he was always the guy that would just bring the bag of chips. The plain chips. I hate the plain chips. Like, he could have at least brought barbecue, but no. I always had to end up calling up fucking Jackson later on and telling him to bring the chips. Alright, so we're about to roll on into the second half of this level here, as we get people that are just jumping off of this wall here. It'd be really funny if they would have added something into the code where, like, maybe like a randomized person out of every maybe 10 or 20 people that come out of that wall, they just like fall and they just lay on the ground from like breaking their leg or something. I think that'd be fucking funny. And they're like, let's get him! Ah, god damn it! I can't go on! I can't! I tried! I told him I wasn't ready for this mission! Alright guys, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take this little call here.
Romer's men have set a viral bomb on level 1. If you find it, tag it. I'll give its location to CBDC.
Copy. Where's Romer?
Level 2.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so what we're going to do on the next installment of Let's Play Syphon Filter, we are going to head down a little bit further into this subway because we've got a bomb to disarm, and I almost said a barm to disarm, which is not the correct thing to say, unless you are, what is that, dyslexia? if I was a dyslexic, so sure. So, my friends, this has been your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. I hope you decide to rock with me in this series, because I'm super pumped about it. I'm really stoked to be playing this game again, in much better quality than the first time that I did. So, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.